Shadowgate. And I come back to find my file has been deleted. I would just not play. That'd be it. Okay, let's see. Maybe a teensy bit loud. Okay, that's better. Where am I? So I remember going down, there's gargoyles. This stone statue is some 3.5 feet tall and ugly as all heck. It's very cold to the touch. I'm sure I reacted the same way last time. Why am I touching it? Am I really close enough to touch it? I remember that trying to go through that door, they kill you. Alright, let's see what we got in our inventory. What's this flute? Small wooden flute. Oh, we used that at the fountain, which is where we got it. The staff we assembled. The golden thorn is permanently bonded onto the staff. Its rather heavy talisman is made of gold and is extremely sharp along its edges. It shines with an incredible brilliance. And a horn. So... platinum horn. Its beauty is unbelievable. I remember we got all those things kind of towards the end there. This is the crest of, like, Sir Douglas? Sir Dugan. A mirror. Horseshoe, poker, bellows, cup. Those are probably, and map, those are probably all, like, possible solutions to the Sphinx puzzle. Because the horseshoe was, and so was the map. Skull, I don't know that the skulls and the bones are meaningful at all. What's this scroll? Scroll 1? Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. 5 to find, 3 are 1. 1 gives access, the bladed sun. Yeah, oh, I think this is the staff. I think this is the clue to the staff, right? Yes, the silver orb to banish below, the staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining to the golden blade, the last to invoke the platinum horn. Okay, I don't think I'm done with it. Or maybe I am... Oh, come on. Where are my torches? You're never safe. I think every time you look at something, it ticks a torch down. Fortunately, if you run out of torches and die, it just restarts you with a lit torch. Right where you were. Let's see. Scroll, more skulls and stones and bags and bones and... Let's, okay, the spells. Epor, I remember, was the rope spell. Humana. As the shadow of the wind thou shalt be. Okay, so that was the invisibility. Motari. The light grows faint, the path winds round. Where life is lost, wisdom is found. The seed of the dream, where evil is free. Where the sword is hung, you must place the key. A bridge to from, amidst burning death. A demon to guard. Motari Razeth. We didn't use that spell yet. Barak, lands under the heavens, the key to the world. That was to open the globe. Illumina, I still don't know what this one's for. To move the sun from far to near, light is what the darkness fears. I don't think I used that one yet. Lights up like 1,000 torches. Just kidding, has nothing to do with torches. Alright, what if I go over this way? Sulfurous fumes rise from the hot molten lava some 30 feet below you. Swimming would not be wise. Oh, so I guess like if that's 30, this is 30 feet, that little space there. So this guy is huge. This huge statue is made of precious metals. It holds a basin of smoldering coals. Surely. Can't take it. This dark red lava comes from the Earth's core. It's a narrow stone bridgeway. Light grows faint, the path winds round. Where life is lost, wisdom is found. The seed of the dream, where the evil is free, the sword is hung, is placed the key. There were like multiple places where they were hanging swords. Maybe that was the one with the king? Like the skeleton? Did I place a key there? Bridge to from amidst burning death. That could be this room, a demon to guard. See, there was a different room that had like burning death and a demon to guard. Atari Razeth. Well, let's give it a shot. Spell was chanted. Motari. Statue lowers in a large platform. A large platform rises out of the lava. You now have a way across. Cool. The eerie statue descends into the lava. Alright. Stalagmites surround this room like the cavernous jaws of a huge beast. You seem to be wasting— look, I want to know what the hell that is. It's a finely crafted wooden handle. Thank you. There are 3 handles here, side by side. It's a strong-looking metal cylinder. It looks like a large, very deep pit. So that's the pit. You can go in it. All right, let's hit a switch. The left handle was lowered. Oh boy. The middle handle was lowered. The right handle was lowered. Nothing happened. The handle returned to its original position. Okay, cool. So there's a combo here. It can't possibly be that many. There can't. Doesn't even kill you, so... Oops. Alright, so... Yeah, they don't want you guessing it. There's probably some setup. Into the pit. I assumed I'd, like, fall to my death. Not be, killed by a giant Moogle. You woke the sleeping guard from his beauty sleep. Looks like he got lots of it, actually. He decides to eat you for breakfast. Oh no! It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. Alright, let's go back. Okay, yeah, this is the... Yeah, I don't think I need to go any further back than that. And if you go through there, it collapses. I already know that. I love their little faces! Suddenly the beasts begin to shudder and their eyes begin to glow red. Look at them! The gargoyles, angered at your presence, spring from their frozen state and rip you to pieces. There's not enough left of you to even feed to the birds. I think it, like, when you die, it refills the... actually, I'm not so sure. Okay, there are very few areas down here, so... Won't open. Thump. The sound echoes in the room. Can't take it. What you expected hasn't happened. Alright, I know this is a little bit meta, but you can see, like, the top half of that barrel disappear when you change rooms. There's gotta be some way to deal with these guys, right? Man, I opened a new room and, like, there's nothing to take in it. That's always, like, a little frustrating. Wait. Let me look in there a little bit more carefully. Okay, the way down is definitely a way down. So there might be some way to defeat the beast. Did I use the mirror or anything before? They don't have a chance to interact with him when he pops up, which makes me think that killing him's not the solution. That's music from Deja Vu, which I probably remarked last time. I'm not gonna check the guide just yet. We still got a little time to fumble. Doo 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 doo. Big coin, gold coin. I'm sure those are gonna be used for something. Wish I could put stuff into bags. Or in any meaningful way sort my inventory. Empty test tube in a wooden rack. I don't know if that does anything. I feel like I got too much junk. So that's like a really weird 6. I just want to like acknowledge that. That's a 6. It looks like a 5. But they just moved a couple of pixels. Actually, they removed 1 pixel and added 2. No, they moved 2 pixels. The top left and the bottom left. It's a weird 6, just... Alright, what happens if I use a staff? Nothing. I feel like there's an order that I might... No, because I just tried every possible order. None of them did anything. Alright. Let's see what I'm supposed to do. This room contains a large pit in it, as well as a metal cylinder with a chain attached to it. 3 levers appear next to the cylinder. If you try to move into the pit, a large winged beast will appear and eat you. Use the levers in the pattern, using the pattern found in the Sphinx room. Okay. That is wild. No way, dude. That is absolutely crazy. There seem to be some strange marks scratched into its side. Not in a billion years would I have ever thought of that. Wow. Also, yeah, it's not just the orb. Man, what? So you starts up, and then I put the right one down. Then then the left one down, then the right one up. Yeah, that. I would never have come up with that. Right, left, right. That's actually crazy. That's one of those things where it's like, it's the end of the game. We don't... You aren't really supposed to beat it, per se. Right. Middle. Right. Gree! The cylinder lifts with a shuddering sound. You're momentarily dazzled as the darkness is lit by a blinding flash. The silver orb is revealed. Wait. Silver orb sounds familiar. No, I'm thinking of silver horn. Aha! It's an orb made of silver. Its glowing surface causes your skin to tingle. The orb is in hand. As soon as you remove the orb, the cylinder closes. Now I have an orb. Let's read this again. Your hands begin to sweat. 5 to find, 3 are 1. 1 gives access to the Bladed Sun. The silver orb. There was a silver orb. To banish below. I guess I just throw it down there? Staff of Ages to vanquish the foe. Joining to the Golden Blade. The last to invoke the Platinum Horn. Okay, so there is this. So... to banish below. No. But it was a good idea. Oops, that wasn't even the right spot. Okay, then I guess it's not that. Unless it's gonna automatically use it when I try to go down there, which is possible. I'm currently below, so... let's try. Let's just go. You woke the sleeping guard from his beauty sleep. Oh. Yeah. I had suspected that since they, since they don't give you a chance to act at all after it pops out, that there's nothing to use. Vanish below. Man, and I'm already stuck. Not that either. Silver orb to vanish below. currently, like, in a little hole, right? It is very dark. Thanks. Vanish below. See, that's is this considered a hanging sword? It's a carving of a sword. Oops. Already on the way to run out of torches. There are so fewer rooms here. What if I use the orb on myself? What if I use the orb on the staff? Light cascades through the room as the staff becomes a living entity. Power emanates from the staff. The 3 are now and forever one. Ah, okay, I was missing the orb. Okay, let's read that again then. What's scroll 5? Observing the stars. Okay. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. I define 3 or 1. Okay, so we... Okay. 3 or 1 now. The silver orb to banish below. The staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining to the golden blade. The last to invoke the platinum horn. Okay, maybe now I do the horn? Oops. Nope. Alright, let's try using the staff on the gargoyles, mayhaps? Every time I make some exciting progress and then I don't know what to do next. Give me a new room with a bunch of stuff in it or something. Alright, scroll. So I think there was the staff, and then we combined it with the blade. Is the bladed sun the talisman? I don't know. Or is it just the gold blade? See, I thought we used the horn. They wouldn't dare, now that I have the staff. They dared. I'm still like not over this. We tried this. Okay, let me see how many more rooms there are. Like, not many. Each room is like another, like, roadblock. Alright, let's see. Okay, so from this room, it says to use the levers in the with the pattern in the Sphinx room. It'll cause the cylinder to rise, revealing the orb. Take the orb, return to the gargoyle cave. Okay, so instead of looking at the gargoyle cave, let's just go there. Because that way at least we know that this is where our next thing is. Now I'm pretty sure we tried to use the staff on the gargoyle. Interesting. Oh. Never mind. I misunderstood what was happening. Out of torches. Hello. Is something that I need to do in this room. Are these little pixels on the ground meaningful? I'm gonna say no, I don't think they are. Surely not. Something to do here. But what? We tried the horn. I mean, it's not gonna be the mirror. But what if it's not the crest because it doesn't do anything. I don't think there's anything with the crest. Because using it doesn't do anything at all. What if we're invisible? I don't know. That's always a little bit annoying. There must be something missing. It gave me this message when I use it in the correct spot, just because I didn't use it at the correct moment. Sometimes this can be a little bit much. It seems the gargoyles were also affected and haven't yet recovered from the spell. Okay. Is that the Bladed Sun? How is this like throwing out spells? Like I said, I hadn't used that one yet, so... Next room. The room seems to be made solely for the purpose of housing the well. Fine well is made of both stone and mortar. These wooden planks act as a cover for the well. Small handle attached to an assortment of glass? Gears. Wow. Doors covered with dust and dirt. Let's crank it. The cover of well is open. Okay, get in. With a mighty leap, you jump head first. Why head first? Why would I do it head first? Why wouldn't I climb down like a normal person? Into the well. On the way down, you see no water below. I wouldn't dive head first if there was water. The well was deeper than you imagined. If it was less deep than I imagined, why would I be diving head first? I missed that. The gargoyles seem to be repulsed and confused by it. Wait, what did it say? Solely for the... I don't know. What's in this door? Of course it's locked. Yeah, I can see that it's open. I'm out of torches. Hang on a second. A well, you say? Wait, let me do something here. I'm gonna, I'm gonna just take all the coins. Top coin. Ah. Those count as steps. I gotta do it again. Wait, what was in bag one? Nothing. Got enough turns to get the coins out. Checkpoint. Okay, so now I should have a whole page of coins. Good. Seems odd to save here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Perfect timing. Saved one step away from death. So now we have a fully lit torch and a full page of coins. Yay. Little by little. The torch doesn't stay full for long, so I don't think it's actually a full torch. But it lasts us long enough. Okay, let's throw a copper into the well. Really? I thought it was a good idea. How about the big coin? You want the big coin? Yes, it wants the big coin. As soon as you throw the coin into the well, a huge wind erupts from within it. It reminds you of the small dust devils you see in the autumn months. Does that mean it's safe to go in now? Sure does. The swirling winds carry you down the deep well and set you gently into the cavern below. You stand above a beach, looking down upon a river. It's a great gold gong. Its beauty is enhanced by the intricate stand that supports it. This mallet is made from what appears to be centaur hide. I can identify that. The river's water is dead calm. It wouldn't surprise you if this were the river Styx. Okay, then let's just use it. It is! After the gong sounds, a specter materializes right before your eyes. The ghostly ferryman doesn't look friendly. Does he not? You hear a faint voice ask for a fare. The ferryman takes the coin and gestures you to board quickly. You climb aboard the tiny raft and soon reach the opposite bank. A stone skull stands against the far wall, screaming silently. For some reason, you get the feeling you are standing on sacred ground. The jaw of the skull is made of polished stone. The shape of sword is carved in the left pillar. The shape of crown is carved in the middle pillar. And I'm dead. Sad. Okay, good. I'm aboard the tiny raft and soon reach the opposite. Alright, cool. Right where we left off. 3 toasts, congratulations, you're first again. I'm not confident that anyone else is trying to get first at this point. I think other people need to step it up. Alright, so... Top coin. The shape of jewel is carved on the right pillar. Okay, I don't have any more gems left. Let's just try moving. Ouch, you bumped it with your head. Okay, maybe I'll try opening it then? It's a polished stone slab with an odd-shaped niche cut out of it. Well, I have a sword, so maybe I gotta put that in there. Dang it, that seemed like a good idea. What about leave? No. Is this some kind of slot machine? I don't see a slot. Pow. Polished stone. Not a lot I can do here. What if I go back? Okay, I can just kind of go back and forth at this point. Like, I don't know if there's something here that I'm missing. This chamber has been hewn out of solid rock and is very hot. I'm pretty sure this is like one of the last rooms. I have absolutely no idea what to do here. Rather heavy talisman made of gold and extremely sharp along its edges. Shines with an incredible brilliance. That sounds like that's the bladed sun, right? It's really sharp. It's made of gold and shines bright. You have placed the bladed sun, it is the bladed sun, in the wrong hole. You did not heed the warnings, and now the Warlock's Lord's defenses end your life. Okay, I was half right. So let's read the scroll again. Alright, 5 to find, 3 or 1. 1 gives access, the bladed sun. I mean, it's gonna be one of those. Yeah, that doesn't tell me. Going to the Golden Blade, the last to invoke the Platinum Horn. Well, I'll put it in the... Put it in the sword. Unless gives access is a gem, because thus far, gems have always opened things. It's just a guess either way, isn't it? Okay, the bladed sun goes in the blade then, I guess. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was. The artifact known as the Bladed Sun is now secured and in place. Dude. And it just doesn't do anything. It's a polished stone slab with an... yeah, we already saw that. Okay. Maybe now I can open the door? Dude... Dude. Let me climb into one. I mean, I don't have anything else that goes in those other shapes. It's the same shape. Hit the button. Wait. The last to invoke. The Platinum Horn. The sound of the horn echoes loudly in your ears. Suddenly, you hear the sound of grinding rock. The jaw of the skull begins to descend. Let's go. Hot wind erupts from the mouth, creating the illusion that the stone skull is alive. That was it. The last to invoke. The Platinum Horn. The cavern that you have entered is by far the largest your eyes have ever gazed upon. Alright, drama queen here. From the depths rises the most powerful creature that has ever existed. The Behemoth. Your stomach knots up. You stare at this new horror. The beast is indeed incredible. You wonder, for a moment, how you can defeat such a creature as this. The staff, probably. My guess would be the staff. You pray as you raise the Staff of Ages, that it has the power that the prophets claimed. The staff pulsates with power and a beam of light explodes from it, striking the behemoth. Oh. Well, that problem kind of solved itself. The creature screams in agony, thrashing back and forth in great pain. Oh, we get the original music back, yay! In his rage, he grabs the Warlock Lord and descends into the depths forever. You can hear the Warlock Lord's screams fade into silence. Suddenly, it is very quiet. A beautiful light seems to fill the cavern. The morning sun, you say to yourself. It is over. Although exhausted, you lean on the Staff of Ages and begin your long journey home. Oh, little ending sequence. Hey, I've never seen this. These are graphics that I've never seen before. Word of your historic quest has already reached the farthest parts of the land. You are triumphantly greeted as you enter the gates of the royal city of Stormhaven. Moments later, you're ushered into the royal palace where you're greeted by the king. Are those guys so tall? They are tall. Maybe I'm just small? I'm kneeling. It's a perspective trick. I don't know. I know what thou hast done, brave one. The world would be dark forever without thee. This can't be the ending screen. Okay, you are bestowed a kingdom to rule in the king's fair daughter's hand. Nice. Could I like meet her first? As you leave the throne room, you know that although this quest is over, others await. After all, the bards will need new legends to sing of, new tales to tell. The first stories end. The first stories end? Oh my god, there's sequels I have to play? That's a bold way to end your game, by the way. Like, the first, instead of the end, you say the first stories end. You're like, that's some confidence. Okay, is this actually the where it stops? I think so. I think that's it. Alright, I didn't need the guide as much as I thought I would. I had to use it in a couple places. For the levers, because holy shit. Ain't no way I was getting that. And then, again, to know to go back to the Gargoyle Cave. That was kind of it. That was actually, yeah, that was it. This time. I used it previous times plenty. I guess that's the end of the game. A lot of old games did this thing where it would just say the end, and then like that was what you got. Like you were expected to just turn the game off.